How's it going, everybody? Welcome to AllDayFBA, the channel where we teach you how to make money selling products just like this on Amazon. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to find profitable products to sell on Amazon in under 10 minutes. Strap in, get seated. It's going to be a good one. And also, if you want my direct help in learning how to start or scale your own Amazon business in 2023, hit me up on Instagram, AllDayFBA. DM me. We'll get to work. Let's go find some profit, baby.
All right, so today we're going to be looking for products that have more of a seasonal type of tonality to them, in the sense that we're not looking for products that we're going to buy and be able to sell this week or next week necessarily, because today it's June 17th when I'm recording this. We're looking for products that sell during back to school, and that's why we're here looking at this Nike backpack, because we're looking for products that maybe they don't sell well, maybe they sell well now, or the sales rank isn't too great now, but once back to school, late July, early August rolls around, that's when the offer count drops off because the demand is increasing and the current sellers on that listing don't have enough stock, so they go out of stock really quickly. As you can see on this product right here, they go out of stock really quickly, which drives the price up as well as the demand, and coupled with that, you're able to buy products that you're able to sell at a super inflated price during seasonal. This doesn't just happen with back to school. This happens in December, November, any type of seasonal product, Valentine's Day that you can think of, right? This happens with the products, right? You can see right here in July and August, the price is relatively stable, and then the offers just drastically drop off. The sales rank gets super low because everyone's trying to buy these products for back to school, Nike backpacks, and thus the price of the product shoots up and we're able to make a lot of money. And with this, we can also use a merchant fulfilled strategy, because we're not going to be able to have enough time to send these products into FBA unless you do it beforehand. But usually you're going to try and buy these products during a sale, back to school sale, whatever, right? So as soon as you get them, you want to be able to list them merchant fulfilled and sell them immediately, as many units as you can at these inflated prices to make as much money as possible. As you can see right now, this backpack is selling for $48, but during these inflated prices in July and August, you can see it got up to around 60, 70, even 80 bucks, which is going to make it super profitable. And then for merchant fulfilling, these are going to sell same day, and we can sell a lot of them really quickly, make a lot of money in a very short amount of time. So right here, you can see that, let's keep it conservative. Let's say you're selling it at the inflated price of 65. We can buy it on Nike for 37. So if we're doing FBA, we're going to be making 11 bucks profit, 30% ROI. And if we decide to merchant fulfill these, and these are 12.8 ounces, so not super heavy, but let's just say we'll call it, these are going to be like 5, 6, 7, 8 bucks to ship max. If we call it 8 bucks to ship, no, if we call it 6 bucks to ship, it's gonna be 35% ROI, $11 profit. Around the same, you're gonna be making from $10 to $14 profit on this backpack every time it sells. And right now it only says 300 sales per month, but when the sales rank drops super low, as you can see, we're gonna be selling a lot of these units when it's in demand, when parents want to buy these backpacks for their children during back to school season. And one way we can really validate this is if you scroll up to the year chart, you can see that this phenomenon happens every single year. Every single July and August, you can see the sales rank drops, the price goes up, offers are low, demand, right? Everything that's coupled, it happens year after year. You can see actually after the offers drop off after August, it takes a couple months for sellers to sell out, but in January again the price spikes up. But here again, boom, back in August 2022, same thing. 2021, same thing, and last year, same thing. So for 3 straight years, this product has right here back in 2020, even when the listing was newer, boom, 3 straight years, July and August, this product has spiked up in price. The same exact, keep a chart over and over and over. History repeats itself, guys, right? Demand goes up, right? People are buying it. The price goes up and the offers go down because people aren't able to stay in stock, which is where you come in, and you know this is going to happen, so you're prepared, you stock up, and you're able to sell and rip these units for what they are. So right here we got a 12 packs of 10 Crayola markers. You can see these are the markers that we all know and love growing up, elementary school, you know, the classic Crayola markers. Right here they're selling for 29 bucks on Amazon, and They sell about 1,000 times a month right now. It looks like Amazon is on the listing, but actually a third-party FBMer is in the buy box, which means we can merchant fulfill these. Just looking at the Keepa data buy box statistics real quick, you can see that Amazon's taking about 40% of the sales, but some third-party sellers are getting sales FBA and even some merchant fulfilled. So you could share sales with Amazon and other sellers on this listing. If you go to Google here, you can actually see really quickly, you can find this on Walmart for 97 cents a piece. And if we're selling this in a 12-pack, 0.97 times 12, and I'm tax exempt on Walmart, it's going to give us a total buy cost of what looks like to be $11.64, right? So if we just do a quick calculation here, 97 times 12, boom, 11.64 is correct. So we're going to be making around $6 profit, 50% ROI on this product, which is super good as of right now. And this is right now. So if we go to look back here in the Keepa chart for this listing, it does not look like that this one actually spiked up in August. It looks like the actual opposite happened here, where a bunch of people got on the listing and they started selling it. But it looks to still be at a profitable price point here if we were to still buy at 11.64. Later on in the year, it actually was a lot more profitable, selling for 40-50 bucks, which is actually crazy how much you can buy this for. I mean, guys, this is a 12-pack of Crayola. 59 bucks is insane. Over 200% ROI. Yeah, they're probably ripping units on that. But you can see just how this is actually not even a seasonal product right here. I just wanted to show this off here. This is a profitable product right here. Just buying it off Walmart, selling it as a 12-pack. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than this, guys. Last product here, we're going back to the Nike backpacks, and we can see here that right away, back in July and August, you can see this one not as drastic, but the price did go up, and the sales rank, you can see the same thing with the sales rank. As soon as like July, August hits, boom, August, September, it just flattens off, and then it just becomes super in demand. Right now, it's not selling. It only sells 30 times a month, but we can get this one for around 40 bucks at Kohl's and Nike. It looks like there's a couple different variations, but around that price point. Getting this for around, we'll say 42, and this was selling for 83. You can see back here in July and August. So if we're doing an FBA on these, we're gonna be making 17 bucks profit. Say around the same with the merchant fulfilled too, with the shipping and everything. But yeah, that's basically just how you go around finding some seasonal products. There's many different methods, but if you guys did find any value out of this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. We're going to be finding profit all summer long, so don't sleep. AllDayFBA out.